Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Monster Train. Dimensional Portal time. Let's do this one, because it's blocking off the final one. All according to plan. Wait, you don't have a plan? Organize chaos. The targets of spells are chosen randomly, and undo is disabled. Start with volatile gauge. Shuffle the position of all units in the train after combat. This one sucks. This one really does suck. Yeah, this one's gonna be miserable. Because you could hit your own unit with Fire Starter, which is really terrible. You could hit the enemy as well. You could hit your own unit with the spell created from the Lazarus League Mixer, or you could hit the enemy unit with Reanimate 50. So you have to play this on a floor that has no enemies. So like during Relentless, volatile gauge is gonna be pretty bad to start with. And shuffling the position of units in the train mean that even your tanks might sometimes be in the back after every turn. It's not even that organized of chaos, it's just chaotic. It is not a fun challenge, because it's really hard to build around anything. But it's also Covenant 0, which is interesting because Pyre damage, damn it. We don't have the extra free cards and units, which might have been good to have, especially if they randomly give us, you know, the Quick Sweeper, which is something that we're gonna want. So yeah, this one, I don't know. So like, even the Reanimator, Resolve, Reanimate Unstable, we're never gonna be able to target him with the Mixer that gives him more Reanimate, because it could hit an enemy unit instead. So I don't know how to keep him alive. Incant Unstable is at least something that we can build around. We can still play spells as long as it's Mixers. But, you know, this is gonna be rough. I think what I'm gonna do is play high, because then I can actually play spells down here and it's not that bad. For instance, Fire Starter. Can't select a unit. Hit the right one though. And we still can create a Mixer and we can play it here, but it'll hit maybe not the right unit. Yeah, not the best. You mother... I really want my money. Hold on a second. It's still possible. It is not possible. Well, let's Mixer. You might as well mix up here. You're gonna get the incant. And we can still play this right before the boss shows up for Relentless, so there is at least something that we can do there. You're gonna hit the Pyre, I'm going to let you hit the Pyre. I'm not gonna worry about... I will. I regret everything. Once per battle, select the heart to restore the front-friendly unit on all floors to full health. Right, that is something as well. Well, you're just gonna shuffle, which means the champion's gonna be in the back, which sucks. Oh well. You know, it doesn't really matter if he's in the back, does it? Thank God. End turn. Restore him to full health. Okay, interesting. Bot's still not on? Yeah, the bot is not on because it just doesn't work. Randomly apply lifesteal, reanimate, or spikes, also to a random unit. Unstable and deal damage. Graft Vampire's Tooth. Theoretically, equipment is not a spell, right? Yeah, so we can still target with the equipment. And on a low floor, something like Pyreball can still work if it hits correctly. It's a gamble, but it could still be beneficial. But man, I hope we get some better units. Speaking of, we could go for a Merchant of Steel, or we could go for a Lazarus League unit. The Lazarus League units are pretty fun, especially if we get anything related to equipment or the Quick Sweeper. I'd be willing to do it, as opposed to a Merchant of Steel. I mean, what would we put it on? Sanguine Assistant? Like, we have no units, so I'll go left. We can't guarantee it's going to be in the front, but this is still really good for the equipment. The Golem is also really nice for the Extinguish if you have Reanimate, but I'll take the Horror. The Horror. And honestly, you know, free Pyreball. Plus 10 magic power. I'm never going to be able to play that on a floor with my own units, but it's still fine. So every turn, that guy gains some... Every turn that guy gains some spikes. I know this looks weird. I'm gonna try something with the placement of those units. Honestly. Oh, you're the only target where the unstable doesn't work. How dare you? So you need the equipment. You don't get the lifesteal, but you do get multi-strike. I'll risk it. You know, we're getting the money. Don't do anything else. Play down here. Fireball worked though. That's also fine. It's not a huge detriment. It sucks a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so I did it correctly. We are gonna have the train steward in front. Because when it says, by the way, shuffle the position of all units after combat, it will do a shuffle. It's not random. It will move your units around. So if you only have 2 units, you can time it perfectly so that you get your tank in front on the Relentless. It's annoying, but you can do it. Regen 2, reanimate 2. Let's save that. So if we want to play with only 2 units on every floor, we can theoretically guarantee the tanks being in the front. Now the spell might not hit the tank, but it's okay. Oh, it's also Covenant 0. You're not gaining spikes every turn. Good for us. Now this is really scary. Do you play anything? I think I'm okay with the Pyre tanking a little bit of damage here, because if I play anything, like if I Pyreball my own unit, that's gonna suck. I'm just gonna... Just end turn. Don't do anything. Man, not being able to play spells sucks. Now, you can play, in Monster Train 1 anyways, you could play spells that had specific targets and it would still work. Like Acid Shower would still hit enemy units because it says enemy units. The only valid target is an enemy unit, not a friendly unit. So Acid Shower should still work because it's a non-targeted spell anyways. So I do kind of like that. Same thing with Flicker. Like, these are spells that we can build around. So Lazarus League unit and Merchant. Quick and multi-strike. I like it. Quick Sweep. I like it more. Hulking Mass is a great tank. It's a great tank for our Hydra Horror, but we don't do that much damage with the Hydra Horror right now. Test Subject, though, is just so good. I think you have to take it. It's broken how good this card is. In before nerf. Like Hulking Mass, we can't target it with reanimation, which is kind of the problem. But maybe give you a little Avarice? Maybe give you a little multi-strike? Maybe give you a little quickness? I can make that work. And we can reroll for cheap upgrades. I might just want to purge a Fire Starter, because again, that spell probably won't be played that much. Pyre permanently gains 10 health. Problem with Bone Dog is, again, like, where do you play it and how do you play it? We can't put a unit in the back and just expect it to stay there. It's gonna move to the front and get killed, so. So you, I think we'll play the Quick Sweeper here. That way we still can play spells on the bottom floor, and that should work, I hope. God damn it, every time. I guess we can play you, and we can play you. You're gonna hit my Hydra Horror, which I need to somehow keep alive. I mean, it works. Told you. Thank you. That literally keeps you alive if the boss moves up. You move it up to the middle floor, though, that's okay. Now, we can keep applying Unstable to him. Seems like a good play. Also, you can tank some of this damage. I do wish that the Hydra guy did still get the value from the equipment. That would make him too strong, but still, that's what I want. Well, look, it's not always gonna work. That worked, though. You are living. You are living. I do appreciate that. Get out of my deck. So Flicker, I don't know why it's doing 3 damage. Why are you doing 3 damage? You had Pyre Gel. Okay. That's very understandable, honestly. Suppose we can just do a little bit of incanting down here. Just don't give them reanimation. Okay, so we will have Hydra Hora in the back. Good. Good. It will smack you for free 20 damage. I will get another mixer. One day I'm gonna have to find a way to play it up here, but there's still enemies in the front, so I don't really want to try to mixer and, you know, hope that I hit my unit. You have more unstable. Really don't want to play any of these. I guess we're just not going to play the mixer then. It's like the prime benefit of this guy, and I can't actually play the spells. And on a single target, unstable is basically worthless. Pyroclasm is not a bad bottom floor spell. Consume, sacrifice, draw a unit, and apply plus 40/0. Again, cannot target. Plus 40 attack is nice, but I mean, I think I just want Pyroclasm. Fire breathing would work. Kind of. Makeshift golem could work as long as we can keep him in the front. I mean, I think we do need a proper tank. And we can also just put reanimate on him, I suppose. What a terrible challenge we have here so far. I don't know what to do. Merchant of Magic. Yeah, like dude, if we can luck into a holdover, that would be so nice. Incant unstable 8. Sure. Why not? -2 in consume, double stack intrinsic. Double stack unstable 20. -1 in intrinsic. I don't mind that on a Pyroclasm, but I would like it to be cheaper. I'd like it to be holdover as well. But maybe like an early acid shower, I guess. It's a good way of killing the bottom floor. Holdover on that would be really nice. Okay. You sold me. And then maybe we can luck into Pyroclasm not consuming later on. Double stack, I will say probably no. Oh! It would have been so nice. Oh. Rip me. Why did I not go there first to check? You fool! You foolish fool! Well, that's gonna happen sometimes. Could take a second test subject. Couple of sweepers on the bottom. Doing damage, making money. Could take another Pyroclasm. Could take another acid shower. Probably don't need another acid shower. I'll take another one of these guys. I should not have. I bought a cheap upgrade, and if I didn't buy that cheap upgrade, I would have had enough money for the unstable every turn. God, I'm dumb. Tell you what, though. Tank should be in the back, I think. We'll just let these guys hit and give us a lot of money. And we will play acid shower still. My multi-striker, he'll live. He's not taking too much. Don't worry, he'll live. Told you. Oh my god, it actually worked. I guess end turn. This challenge is gonna be so annoying. You're not doing enough damage. I need you to do a little bit more damage. Oh my god. Sometimes it does work. Sometimes miracles do happen. I do need to reanimate you at some point too. But there's a lot of things happening. So if I don't have to use my Pyre ability to heal him, let's not. We are quick up there, so we should be able to kill the units as they move up. Not a huge problem. I mean, it could have been worse. They are blowing up pretty nicely. I do like the blowing up of them. The blowing of them. The blow-uppening of them. Deal 1 damage to enemy units. Well, that's not a huge get. Okay, and we have a pretty decent amount of reanimate that we can play just before the boss shows up. This is a very sloppy run though, but that's kind of just the whole run, I think. There's no reason to Pyreball them. There really isn't. You apply corruption when you spawn? Nope. Good. You're taking 10 damage, that's okay. Wow, we're 1 away from actually killing you. Unfortunately, we've done this a little bit incorrectly. Our big Hydra Horror will still be in the back ore. So let's buff him up again, or buff someone up on this floor. All right, it did go to him, which is kind of what I was hoping for. With 10 reanimate, we can do this. End turn. Okay. Wearing coffee! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the resubscription yesterday, just randomly. Wasn't even streaming or anything. I want reanimation lab. Apply Avarice 2 to friendly units with a cooldown, reduce cooldown, apply 2x Avarice, Brain Cage. We don't have anything for this. Just give me Avarice. Honestly, please give me the holdover that I said no to earlier. Although remove consume is something I wanted on Pyroclasm as well. Sure, give me more Avarice. A better Firestarter, Twisted Firestarter. -1 and Intrinsic. Yeah, why not? Get the Avarice early. And Flicker can have some magic power. And maybe we're okay there. Oh, hey, it's the Richard Garfield event. Dun dun da da. Dun 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 da da. Dun 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 dun. I will probably get random cards every turn. That seems like the best option, doesn't it? Especially if the cost of that card is randomized. But if we get any equipment or grafted equipment, we can just chuck it on the horror. Anything expensive is nice to pick up and play. Summon. I mean, we could also just like purge train stewards by putting them into a box. Like that's also fine. Let's get the random cards. We started on Covenant 0, so we have room for more cards in the deck. I think that's okay. Look, let's just not play on the bottom. Dun, 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 dun. And honestly, Orakai is kind of a tank for the horror, so I'll let him tank it up. Everything else, you're just here to die, let's be honest. Greed, deal 20 damage to all units on Slay, gain 10 gold. That seems real good. There's 30 gold. It applies avarice to everyone? Oh no, just one unit, right. I forgot. I very momentarily forgot how this deck was operating. A free Pyre ball? What is this? Apply plus 10 health and lifesteal 2. A free Pyre ball? I mean, I guess we could do that here. They'll heal to 15 and then die, so probably not, now that I think about it. Now it does say reduce a friendly unit. I think it will only target a friendly unit there. I do believe. I do believe. So I'm just not gonna play that one, I think. I also do need more enemies to move up so that they can get hit by avarice, but you know, that's something we can figure out later, I think. We don't really need that much money. Deal 20 damage to all units on Slay, gain 10 gold. So that's worth 10 gold. That's not nothing, but +7/+7 on summon and reanimate. You know what? I'll put it up there. Why not? Okay. You need more multi-strike. We need more multi-strike. Get more reanimate. Get more reanimate. And you know what? Even though this does sap us, we'll still hit. But that should hopefully do some extra damage to them. Well, when they decide they want to die, I guess. I do like getting more cheap equipment. That's kind of nice. So we will get incanted if I play the mixers. Currently, we are hitting him only with the champion. Now we're hitting him for 50. Now we're hitting him for Lethal. Excellent. I'll take that free damage as well. And then you do 17 damage. Giving these people lifesteal will not get us around that. But you kill them in one hit anyways, so. What? Reduce friendly unit and apply plus 10 in lifesteal too. It did that to 2 different units. It made the one in the back 1 HP and the one in the front had the lifesteal. What? What? I didn't think that's how it was supposed to work. Strange. Well, take more equipment. I suppose we should play our mixer up here, because at this point, we're out of time, and I don't want the boss to hit the reanimate. So sure, I'll put it on you. You will be in the front, which is acceptable. It hitting the horror is also nice because if it reanimates, it'll get 7/7. So I will take either one. But I do hit you like 8 times because we keep getting this free equipment, which is awesome. Which is kind of what I was hoping for out of the mystery box. I thought it would be more the graft units, but no, we're actually getting the equipment direct. Gain 10 gold when a unit dies. All right, money room. Money run. Merchant of Arms, Merchant of Trinkets. I would like Merchant of Arms. I need equipment. I also need removal. Dump. Dump. Friendly units plus 15 does work on the sweepers, but I was hoping to put the money chamber on that floor. I will take cheap equipment. Ooh, that's real good at the end. This is also really nice, the overgrowth carapace. Just putting it on one test subject is fantastic. I'm totally fine with that, I think. Money is also real nice. I'll take the money first. Reduce cooldown. Don't have that. Might as well just take all of the equipment we can and just keep purging cards out of the deck. I don't even need these fire starters, but they're still here. $200 gold. We'll get a lot of gold after this, but you know what? I want to get some upgrades. Plus 7 attack and lifesteal 1. Rough. I'm still gonna play on floor 2. So I want you in... I want the tank in the back on the top floor. Here, I think I just want one big subject. You can come out and die. Yeah, because we get the money. Quick sweep. I can still make one of them like plus 20, that's fine. Okay, you're killing my unit. I am very disappointed in you. Crap. No. You're fine. So I guess don't play the Pyre. We have to play the Pyre class, and we have to stop him from moving up. I'm not sure how I want this to operate right now, but we'll will solve the problem, maybe. Okay, you're getting a lot of avarice. I like it. How are we even gonna handle the melee weakness? This run is screwed. This run is absolutely screwed. It doesn't ruin avarice, does it? I don't think it does. I think we still get the money. Yep. All right, Carapace, put on you. Do need a way of keeping you alive. Okay, I reanimated the boss. That's a bad sign. And yeah, you can't do anything now. We're gonna have to... Oh, I was gonna put the equipment on. Well, the equipment wouldn't have done him any good. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. What challenge is this and what do we have? This is the challenge of you can't target any of your spells. Turns out it sucks. Who could have possibly foreseen that? Bex says I'm gonna take a nap. You tired after your burrito? Taking 46 damage, huh? You have 20 damage? Oh, because you kept getting buffed from that. No, okay, hold on. We can still at least do the restart battle. I have to put something on my multi-striker. I have to do something that keeps him alive. He's the only thing that's gonna be able to kill the boss. Question is, do we want to put the sweepers on both floors or just make one sweeper really big? One sweeper really big is nice. Oh, hold on. Oh, I made another mistake. Champion, the tank has to go in the back. I think we should have you at the bottom. Even if it causes me to not really be able to play the Pyre balls as much, I think we gotta work on these guys. The meat-eating cherubs, we gotta kill them. Now, I need some way of doing more damage. That'll do it. Like, we really do need to... Oh, hell. Let's put this here. I really do need to be able to play more spells down here that target only the enemies to kill them. Because my units will die. I suppose I could give you the big armor here. Because I want you to stay alive. And then I can maybe give you the other armor that makes you bigger. But no, I gotta make sure the horror can survive when the champion or the boss moves up, because the boss will be moving up. That will happen. So... I don't know. Let me think. You can take that. 20 damage to all units. Does mean all of my units die. 11 damage to enemy units means that at least you'll die when you eat. Horror has to survive somehow, which means we are going to draw Overgrowth Carapace, but that's not enough next turn. I think I got to give them the armor now. 75 damage isn't a lot, but it's something. I guess I could give you Mind Cage, then this. Quark, thank you for the resubscription. I hope you're having a good evening. How are you doing today? Kaka. So at least now, you're good. And at least now you're gonna get bigger. You know what? Great time to ice the floor. Now, I guess I could remove equipment from him and give him plus 30 now that he has 60 armor. It removed the health as well. Okay. He also didn't get the plus 30. I really wish I could still undo turn, because some of these cards don't interact the way you think that they do. Oh no! It gave Orakai plus 30. Why is this targeting two different units? This is so dumb. It removed equipment from Horror to give plus 30 damage to Orakai. Why is that something, game, that you think I would want? That's so dumb. And by removing the armor, he lost the 60 armor I gave him from the card too, which is just like, what the hell? Mud, thank you for the resubscription as well. How are you doing today? Ka. Hope you're having a good day. I do 100 damage, I can kill him at least. This is a cluster. Finally have regen. Consume. I really don't want to Pyreball my dude. So I won't. Okay, you're coming down again. Starting to do a lot of damage. Fragile and spikes 40 to a friendly unit. Okay. I love the Pyroclasm there. I need... Do you think this will work? Like, would it just apply plus 30 to a random unit? No, it still has to have one valid target. Okay, sure, whatever, game. I believe that for a hot second. Guess that works. My deck is getting pretty full of cards that I don't want, unfortunately. Retreat. Move to the back of the floor, apply daze 1. That's probably not what we want. You're living, so I like this. Let's keep mixing. And I'm not gonna forget I have this heal as well. I might put it on him before the boss shows up. He's given me a lot of gold. I do appreciate that. Jaxie Pants, thank you for the gifted subscriptions as well. Kaka, thank you all very kindly. Kaka. On Slay, gain 10 gold. Well, we are dying now. I'm okay if he dies. I am. Okay, he's definitely dead now. Guess we'll play that and play that, and you know what? Sure. Gain some gold out of it. Let's gain some gold out of his death, even though he was gonna give us gold anyways. Why not? I really cannot afford to let you get plus 14 damage. I think I'm gonna let you get plus 14 damage. That's sad. Wow, I drew none of the cards I wanted, huh? I'm not even gonna be able to reanimate up here at this rate. What the hell? I didn't even use the heal thing! I said I wasn't gonna forget about it, and then I forgot about it. Well, this sucks. Hold on, we still have a chance. We have to get very lucky. I need the explosive to hit the enemies and not me. Let's see. It killed my Hydra Horror. I would say that's probably not ideal. Caca. However, I do have now Reanimate 7 on my champion. Let's see how well that performs. Not very well. All right, well, I would say this did not go as planned. $500 damage. 800 damage. And we killed him. Well, I think I'm gonna skip these and probably go for the capacity. This run is starting to suck. I guess it was sucking, now it's really sucking. I don't know how to handle the fact that I can't play my spells. Like, I don't want to risk giving the enemy Reanimate 8 when I've been building up a Reanimate. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know how to handle the mechanics of the run that we have here. I do like having an acid shower holdover. Making cards cheaper is always nice. Making them consume, always good. Spell chain. Sure, more mixers. Double stack. -2 in consume. Instant magic power? Why not? Permafrost, never gonna be applicable. We'll remove some more cards. Heal to full, reduced to 1. I mean, honestly, at this point, why not go down to 1? 28 might as well be 1. And units being stronger, I mean, it doubles the health of the Hydra Horror. Our sweepers are better. It's not that much of a health loss. And now you have 82 HP, which is something. We will purge. And we will continue to purge. We're not going to be playing a Shield Steward. We can probably dump fire starters, even though they consume. I don't want them in my deck. I mean, honestly, we get enough money. We can pay to remove a bunch of stuff. This is risky. Is this a run that can be achieved without a champion, says Jaxie Pants? It could be. Our champion is not the best. He's at least got some health, but I think Orakai as a champion in general is just garbage. I don't like him. You silence. You have 12 damage, 1 HP. There's gonna be a Prayer Stone on each floor, spikes 6 with 200 HP. 6/6, 6/6, 24 damage. We will probably not turn this on. Now, I do want both of you down here now. think we still want the tank in the back. But we are going to put 3 units on that floor, so the shifting is going to be a little bit weirder. Okay, I want this next turn. I hate that it's expensive this turn, but that's okay. One of you gets big. Start mixing. Don't need a Pyre ball. Instead, we'll give you equipment and give you... You gave the enemy avarice. Okay, I did not realize that was a thing. Well, would it have still given me the gold? I don't know. We don't need the acid shower, do we? Because we are able to kill the enemies. What we should do instead is work on our mixers. We should maybe just save this equipment because I don't want to crap you right now. I mean, we can give the equipment to somebody. Let's give it to you because I do want you to be in front. Well, now you are silenced, but whatever. Whatever. Play unstable. I do not want to incant down here. I will instead, I guess, just play another unit that gives me equipment. At this point, our deck is mighty thin, minus the cards that we are constantly getting from the box. So I do like having, you know, a lot of good, cheap, upgraded spells that we can draw frequently. Okay, we're gonna need more damage to kill you. Consume, sacrifice, draw a unit. That's not what I want. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. You know what we should do? We should play the mixer right now. You know, if you're gonna hit someone, I'm glad you're hitting him. That's a good target. Make you take more damage. I'll do it. I do want to double-edged arm as a multi-strike. That's good. Is that horror move around is resolved? So it's the challenge is making it random. Our units move, I can't target spells, and we have random energy costs. Volatile gauge is whatever. Everything else, though, is annoying. Man, if I could kill you, the Spike of the Legion is great. You've already grown as large as you can. Why don't you take some multi-strike? That'll help. And then we wait. We can spike maybe top floor next turn. And we did draw it. I think you play it. It's another 8 reanimate on the guy who doesn't need it, but I'll take it. I guess I could save that to try to get damage shield. You're taking 500 damage. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I do like the reanimation though, especially because we have things on this floor that synergize with it, I suppose. It's worth holding on to. Now don't play anything else. Although fanning the flame will specifically hit an enemy unit, which is interesting. Not like it really does that much, but it's good to know. Would consume sacrifice target an enemy? I don't believe so, because sacrifice requires you to target your own thing. Kill a friendly unit. Anything that says friendly unit or enemy unit does only affect a friendly unit or an enemy unit. Well, I guess I'll just play this now. Unfortunately, our makeshift golem will probably not be in the front, and that kind of sucks. But he is dead. We are taking 123 damage on him as well. This would be a good time to maybe push back and daze my own unit, but we didn't get that option. I can hit him. I can mix him. I can give him some of that. I can mix him again. And then just don't play anything. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy unit. I can play that one. Again, anything that specifically says enemy unit, we can play. But man, okay, so we have melee weakness coming up. That's gonna be freaking impossible to get around. Yes. Might as well loot it. There is a duplicator on the right, which would be nice. Makeshift golem, dualism would be a good upgrade there. I don't think we need a merchant of arms, although, you know, deployable overgrowth, carapace is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the right. We still only have 1 HP. I'm realizing. Permanently add +4 to their equipment when they die. After deployment, draw until you have 10 cards. Not particularly great. I'll take double damage on unstable. You never know. You never know. Okay, reanimate. You need reanimate. Actually, endless on you as well. Yeah, because if you're in the front on melee weakness, you can come back. If I can engineer you being in the front, look, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna upgrade you anyways. Dualism would have been so nice to have on you too. Ah, hell. Whatever, we're fine. Removal. I guess why take a Pyreball when we have double Pyroclasm, right? And then let's dump a... I don't know, nothing? Like, we get through the deck super quickly. Duplicate any card except your champion. I really wish you would accept this. I guess we'll take reanimate and dump the... I'll dump the consume mixer just because why not? And I guess you can have a little bit of tankiness. And sure, draw more cards at the beginning of combat. It doesn't really matter, it's only like 3 cards, but whatever. I don't want to duplicate my champion, he sucks. Well, I can't duplicate my champion. I would, but I can't. Okay. Rage melee weakness. I don't think he gives you pyre damage units. He gives you sweepers. So I could set up a single test subject on both floors on the off chance we can keep one of them alive. It might be better though to put them on the middle floor, that way we can just nuke the bottom floor. So it'd be like you tank, you come out. We can probably put 2 of them out here, because I imagine one of them will die at some point. Champion on the top floor, or boss on the top floor, at least we do have the golem in front tanking the first hit. That's what we wanted. And then Pyroclasm, start nuking the bottom floor. Should have played Acid Shower. It's kind of the whole point of Acid Shower. Also, you're only taking 10 damage? How? Oh, you're life-stealing it back. No wonder. Turn 1, I guess, is going to be mostly... No, I don't want reanimation. I want this. And... I guess give me more multi-strike. Go ahead, give me Avarice 4 as well. Get that card out of my deck, damn it. Okay, you're taking 38 damage, you were moved to the front, but you are living, which is very beautiful for us. Okay, you guys are dead. You will do 5 damage to the Pyre. We will have to play on the bottom floor. Okay, you know, good to know. All right, we will have to play on the bottom floor. I hate that unit for this exact situation of, well, I guess I'm just dead. Here we go. You're still up here. Imagine that. Well, let's start the growth process. And let's give you... Do we want the Sanguine Assistant? Or do we want Reanimation Lab to make him start getting stronger now? I don't know. Do we want to blow up the floor? Probably not. We have the sweepers down there. I guess... Let's get the Reanimation Lab. He gets a little stronger, and if he dies again, he'll just come back as Endless. Wait a minute, you're gonna be on the middle floor. You're still gonna be problematic in that case. How interesting. At least you're taking a decent amount of damage. It's gonna be hard to kill him before he moves up and murders my Pyre by existing. Just put a quick reanimation down there and then smack him. And then, sure, give me some Avarice. If it hit the enemy, I would have been fine with that. Let's put another reanimation out there, because if I have the card, I should play the card. And I'm glad I put it out here, because now he's living. You have to die, though. I can kill you, I think. Okay. The assistant can survive. I made one tanky assistant, and now I'm glad I did. Remove equipment, create a copy of a unit. Well, would it copy an enemy unit or one of my units? I don't know. I don't know how that card works. Kind of want to create a copy of you, just so you can survive a little bit longer. But you do gain life. You gain lifesteal every turn. I think you're gonna survive down here just fine. You're gonna tank up the middle floor and prevent the boss from kicking my ass. In which case, who gets reanimation? Well, right now, nobody. It is very tempting to just duplicate you. It might duplicate you, though. I could just play it when it shuffles around. I'll play it when it shuffles around. You get multi-strike, you get a mixer. End turn. I could put the armor on you, but I think she's more important overall. I might want to put it on her later on. For now, we're okay. But we do need the middle floor to survive when the boss starts moving up, which is real kind of scary. You're surviving. You're surviving. If you're surviving, I'm not worried. Duplicate a unit. I love you being there right now. I can duplicate you. That's nice. Unlikely to hit my own unit, the Pyreclasm, but if it does, I mean, you know what? You don't play Pyreclasm here. You chill on the Pyreclasm. You chill on the Pyreclasm and you say end turn. I'm still not giving anyone the armor because I might need that later. She's living, beautiful. Keep nuking everyone with unstable. This guy's dying, that's okay, I don't care. He's the weak one of the group. Sure, get out of my deck. You're gonna hit the pyre and kill it! Can't kill you. Pyreclasm doesn't kill you. All right, we should have gotten a little bit of pyre health, but I still don't think it would have mattered. We are still probably dying. Yeah, you know, I'm not a big fan of organized chaos the challenge. Why did our pyre have health? Wait, what? Oh, we have the Bone Dog relic. It healed automatically. Well, then I should not have played. I will restart the battle now that I understand that, but I should not have murdered my champion. It's just the champion, though. The champion's not that bad to lose. Thank you. Okay. Now, how do we do this? Because there is a chance. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we can do it. You live out of spite. Yep. Okay, you're gonna die when you move up. This floor's fine. You're dying from reanimation, that's okay. I need you to die. But that's got a 50-50 chance of killing my person, who I really don't want to die, because, well, you know, it gives us a chance to play spells on this floor. You lived anyways, so what am I worried about? All right, well, it's still working, despite my best attempts at killing myself. All right, fair enough. Still have one of these guys living, but they're moving up and they have a lot of HP. I don't think you play Pyroclasm. Could. I don't think you do. I mean, I could just put armor up? No, because if it kills you, they move up. If they move up, I'm not killing them. But by Pyroclasm one of them, they're not dead. Pyroclasm them twice, maybe. I think you reanimate. Hit the unit in the back, which is fine. Abe tries to jump off the train. The wind blows him back up. I don't think that's gonna be enough, but you never know. I'm gonna need more than the wind. Let's heal everyone to full in the front. Now you're taking 210. You're so damn close. Oh! Ooh, 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 ooh. We're dead. What do you think? Okay, it just doubled his own buffs. This dude is still gonna kill my Pyre. He's gonna hit it once. You're gonna do 10 damage and you're gonna kill it. Okay, let's do one more. Now that I know that I've got this thing and my Pyre will survive, let's try to do this in a way that we actually win and not just throw it all away by killing our champion, okay? We don't have to murder our champion. What a world. Everything else went fine. Just don't murder your champion with a Pyroclasm you don't need to play. The assistant we need to get out there, but it doesn't need to be right now. Carapace is nice. More multi-strike is nice. Don't need the Pyroclasm. Reanimation Lab is also nice because it scales him immediately. And then Avarice, doesn't matter. Okay. Quark says, staying alive. I am currently staying alive, barely. Okay, murder you. Instead of getting out of my deck, why don't we just reanimate a whole bunch? You hit the right unit. Is this like different RNG than we had? I don't care. I'll take it. Because organized chaos blows. Whatever works, man, whatever works. Okay, you're dying. I don't know what's going on with the RNG, but this is actually way better than what we had previously. Because this is, like, you're dying, which is good. You're gonna come back in my hand and be stronger. Thank you. I can get a second unit out, too. Oh, but I can't play Acid Shower. That's fine, we'll draw it again. Just don't put any reanimation up here. Not yet. That middle floor is gonna shift around, but, you know, just helps to keep that unit alive, I guess, a little bit longer. Okay. I think we're getting different cards as well, because I don't have the thing that duplicates a unit anymore either. That's a bit of a shame. Boy, I would like to kill you. If I can't, it's not that bad. You guys are moving up too, and I don't know how to kill you either. No, no. Maybe I should have reanimated you first. Okay, I need you to live. Let's start there. You're gonna hit the pyre. We're gonna take 10. Which is not horrible. You are taking a lot of damage still. Good lord. Advance, apply lifesteal 1 and 10 attack. Might not hit my units. I mean, I feel like I'm doing less damage than I was previously. I can't actually kill the units moving up, it seems. So I'm gonna kill my champion again, I guess, which I guess helped. At least the Hydra monster's alive. And you have another lifesteal. Or another multi-strike, rather. Just do some damage. I still don't think this will succeed. This is probably going to be a different, a second run type of deal. We're going to have to come back. I can't kill you. You have too much health. I mean, here's the deal. I can hit you with Unstable, which doesn't kill you. I can hit you with a Pyre Ball, which didn't kill you and just hit my own unit. Yeah. Well, no, the Pyre will live. No, it'll die. That's fine. Look, organized chaos is hard. Not being able to target your spells is miserable. Apply unstable 50 and reanimate 1. Especially when your spells not only do damage, but debuff your units permanently and also make units immortal, which is really bad if they hit the enemy. I don't know how to even build around this except maybe just big units and equipment, which I guess is what you're supposed to be trying to focus on, but we didn't really get too many opportunities for grafting units. Finally, some time away from my creatures. Bringing dead souls to life seemed like a brilliant idea, but with so many of them, I have no time to myself anymore. Wait, your test subjects are actually surviving? Mine rarely make it past the first experiment. Who are you? Orkai, do you not see something special that you have? What? Bothersome creations? Constant nuisances that never learn? No, a loyal workforce! A whole family of creations ready to do your bidding. Appreciate what you have, take advantage of it. For example, why don't you have one of them make us a drink? An intriguing idea. You go! Blah, blah, blah. Get me a slime ball in the rocks and make my friend over here a fireball gin. Right away, master. See, he was practically stumbling over himself just to get your nod of approval. Now imagine with the workforce you have, you won't ever have to lift a finger. You might be onto something. Master Orkai, sorry to interrupt, but we have a problem. There are a lot of patients at the clinic, and they're all waiting for treatment. And a few are also asking about dental issues. I guess they think we do it all here. You know what, why don't you two run my clinic? I've taught you too well, haven't I? Bring the other assistants with you too. In fact, take them all off my hands. Really? I mean, if you say so. I've always wanted to run my own practice. We won't let you down. Can't believe that worked. Now I can finally go on vacation. Mwahahaha. For those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.